Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We begin with the latest key rate decision by the South Korean Central Bank. Monetary policymakers have decided to hold the rate steady at 3.5% for the 8th session in a row. And the BOK looks cautious when it comes to rate cuts. Our correspondent Shin Ha-young reports.
The Bank of Korea's monetary policy stance of freezing the key interest rate continued into the new year. Following the first Monetary Policy Committee meeting of 2024, the central bank on Thursday announced that it will keep the rate unchanged at 3.5%.
Although there is a continued slowdown in the inflation rate, it still remains at a high level, and there is significant uncertainty in the outlook. Therefore, we have decided to keep a tightened monetary policy and continue to assess the policy situation both domestically and externally.
This is the 8th consecutive time that the BOK has decided to freeze the rate. The base rate was raised to 3.5% in January of last year and has remained at that level since February, following 10 consecutive rate hikes to tackle inflation. Analysts mention concerns about high interest rates due to risks in real estate project financing as factors that have deterred the BOK from further rate hikes. Higher interest rates and increasing construction costs have led to project delays, creating challenges for firms to repay their project financing loans. Taeyong Engineering and Construction, the 16th largest of those firms in Korea in terms of construction capacity, applied for a debt restructuring program late last month due to a liquidity shortfall as the company struggles to repay real estate project financing loans. Cutting rates immediately would be difficult. Rising household loans up for the 9th straight month in December are a factor to consider before cutting the rate. As explained during the press conference, the BOK's cautious approach to rate cuts is driven by concerns about potentially reigniting expectations of inflation and stimulating real estate price rises. As the U.S. Federal Reserve indicated rate cuts in 2024, the market's focus is now on the timing of rate cuts from the Fed and the BOK.
Due to still high inflation in the U.S. and the lingering global economic uncertainty, it's expected that the Fed's rate cuts may not be discussed until the latter half of this year. The cut could be smaller than anticipated, and the timing depends on various factors, including the job market in the U.S.
The BOK governor said that future decisions on the interest rate will depend on the Fed's monetary policy, global oil prices, and domestic inflation, adding that rate cuts in the next 6 months are unlikely. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.